Imagine being a wither storm for the next 100 days, banished by the gods to the nether for nearly destroying the entire world. Thanks to Monster Legends for sponsoring this video. On day 1, I was all alone and everyone hated me. As my hunger went down, I started consuming souls. I had 30 hearts and I could summon wither skulls at my enemies, withering them away. I hunted the nearby mobs and made them like a snack. You know, this might look evil, but I'm telling you, it's really not that bad. Nope, I unlocked a new laser ability. That's right, as the Wither Storm, I can fly while using lasers and destroying anything I want. On day 2, I was hunting a nearby hoglin. Every wither loves pork chops. I'm telling you, it's like the best snack. And suddenly, I was attacked by a massive fireball. It blew me up, causing me to almost black out. In the distance, there was this mutant ghast that just looked so hideous.
I will destroy you, Wither. This is my dimension.
You sir, need a dentist appointment. Take this! Okay, I am not about to die today. Come here, I need a snack real quick. Take this! Here's some wither skulls, buddy. Take some of this. Nope, I fired my wither skulls at the ghast, deflecting his fireballs. And just like that, he ran away. On day 3, I needed 5 gold blocks to upgrade my laser to knock back tier 1. So I flew over to the nearby bastion. Honestly, I really wish that speedrunning was this easy. You can just fly and collect any block you want. With the new lasers, my knockback strength doubled. So I had some fun testing it out. That's a long way right into the lava. Oh, yeah, that dude is 100% dead. Oh, and I met a wither skeleton named Jack. He apparently was a fan of my work from 100 days as a wither.
Lord Wither, you are the most menacing soul. Let me help you. In return, we become a team.
Alright, so here's the thing. For being a wither, I gained a reputation of some sort. Everyone knows of the Wither Storm as the one that just destroys everything. Okay, we ain't that bad. Come on. I had to kindly deny Jack. Nah.
What? Okay, fine. How about I show you how to get out of the nether?
You see, now we're talking. So, long story short, I have to consume every faction leader's soul and then eat their heart. Wow. I never thought I was gonna have to say that. On day 4, I ditched that wither skelly. Haha, can't catch me. Honestly, I really didn't want to have any responsibility for him. And besides, I was trying to leave the nether, not make new friends. Although, destroying the factions and collecting cool items from my collection was, very fun. Wait a minute, that doesn't belong to y'all. That's a wither chest with a limited storage. I'll be taking this, thank you. I spotted a massive castle near the lava, surrounded by ghasts. Apparently, this place was known as the ghast lair. That piranha-looking ghast, I'm coming for you. This one is for vengeance. What do you know? Jack the Wither Skeleton was back once again. How did you even find me?
Hold on. I know how you can get more buff. Trust me. Consume all faction leader hearts, and then you can become a titan.
Oh, that sounds really fun. So, I went inside of the ghast lair. As I traveled through the place, I fought off the piglin guards and the mini ghasts. At the very end of the room, there was 2 massive double doors. And finally, I made it to the ghast lair. The king was in the center, powering all the ghasts.
You dare disturb my peace?
Listen, this is only payback for what you did. Now, I'm hungry for some souls. The mutant ghast fired his fireballs right at me. So I rushed towards him, deflecting his attacks while taking out his minions. Eat some wither skulls! Surprisingly, he caught me off guard and tried strangling me with his tentacles. Can you believe this ghast? Seriously? I was trying to go easy on you, but here's my vision storm. Yeah, that poison doesn't taste so good. Suddenly, he used a heat wave ability, which pushed me back. as he spat out a bunch of fireballs. I quickly deflected them back, and he just simply spun around. What? Since when do ghasts do that? With just a few hits, I weakened the mutant ghast. This is exactly why you never mess with a Wither Storm. Huh, look at this. A new ability called Shadow Sneak.
I'll be back. I will rule this dimension.
While the mutant ghast ran away, I had a new trick up my sleeve, or tentacle. I used my Shadow Sneak ability, which allowed me to travel through the shadows and cross the nether. Well, you don't see a Wither Storm traveling through the shadows every day. It's definitely different. So I officially became Detective Moose, making sure my rivals wouldn't know when I was following them. The mutant ghast arrived at an abandoned laboratory and started speaking with a mysterious figure.
I want him gone. Go find the gas staff and regain your power.
I did what I could, but my powers are weak. The mutant blaze keeps the gas staff secure.
Then we must start a battle. Send in the gas to cause a distraction.
Now that I was one step ahead, I escaped the laboratory, making sure that nobody saw me. I then snuck into a structure and stole their iron blocks, giving myself a quick laser strength upgrade. I began searching for the Blaze Fortress. As I flew over to the lava ocean, I spotted a new dungeon. I took out the Leviathan guards and broke through the front entrance. Seriously, more of these guys here. What are you trying to do, catapult me? I really need a snack. They're guarding all of this for some kind of a book, apparently. Alter a nether star belongs to summon the inferno. Wait a minute, they talk about killing a wither? No, that's messed up. I'm out of here. This ain't happening on my watch. I'm taking this place out. So I destroyed the entire place and finally arrived at the Blaze Fortress, the hottest place on Earth. This place was notoriously protected by the mutated blaze and contains a nether reactor. Oh, there's a blaze right here guarding the reactor, so I'm guessing the staff should be around here. And there it was. The gas staff was contained inside the center of the nether reactor. At the very top, it was guarded by a massive fire golem. I attacked the fire golem, smacking him with a couple wither skulls and lasering his face.
You shall not pass.
The fire golem tossed a massive boulder, blowing up a part of the nether reactor. Now that just wasn't so smart. You might as well just give me the gas staff and I'll be on my way. And suddenly, the mutant gas caught us off guard and fireballed the reactor. I saw my opportunity. I flew behind the golem and grabbed the staff from the reactor.
You won't get away with this.
On days 14 to 15, I arrived at the entrance of the Blaze Fortress and withered away the guards. There he was, the mutated Blaze, waiting for me with his massive army of blazes. He even had wither skeletons in cages. I don't know why, honestly.
My army will make you perish. Attack!
Oh, that's a lot of blazes. Okay, it's feasting time. Come here, boys. Everybody needs a snack. I literally can't see anything. There's too much going on right now. You really think this is gonna work on me? Come on, here, take some lightning. How about that? Is that fun? Actually, the fireballs was just as easy as it looked. This mutated blaze really tried giving me an entire speech about a prophecy, about this cursed one consuming all souls from the world. Just wouldn't stop talking. I think he was just covering up how he really felt about me, withering away his army. The mutated blaze used his signature fire punch storm, firing his fist right at me. Not bad. Honestly, you should try going for my face. He even tried using his mega fireballs. So I countered it with my gas staff, making the blaze just look extremely weak.
I'm so fed up with you.
He tried to fire blast me, but I absorbed his fire damage and knocked him back with my laser. I stopped his powers with my wither skulls. The mutant blaze collapsed, with his flames slowly starting to extinguish.
You fool, you doomed us all. I've been consumed into the food chain and the Soul Reaper slowly awaits for your visit.
I'm just getting started. The gas staff is finally mine, and ain't nobody stopping me from escaping the nether. I consumed consumed the Blaze Heart, which gave me an extra heart.
Look at this. I unlocked a Blaze Shield ability. So 5 damage should heal me now. Just look at me. I'm like a Wither submarine.
So I was just curious what the other hearts would give me. I began building my Wither Fortress. First, by building the subscribe button. Now, I'm ready to claim my power and topple over my opponent's factions. I even upgraded my laser whip to a tier 1 using a diamond block that I got from the Blaze Fortress. Then I started building the body of the Wither using a bunch of obsidian and mixing in some crying obsidian for the actual build. Next, I built 3 Wither heads and added the eyes with the teeth. The hardest part was adding a bunch of tentacles. They kind of freaked me out, even though I got them. Imagine if it went through your nose.
Huh. Maybe the nose doesn't make it look so scary.
Now, my favorite part. We all love a nice trophy room to store our precious collections. This is a great source of motivation to feel proud of what we work for.
My most valuable item is literally an ancient debris. What am I supposed to do with this?
Finally, I built the room just for the upgrades, starting with an open area with 3 slots to place the base upgrades. Translation, each upgrade that I get makes their fortress stronger. Then I turned this area into an enchanting room. Oh, and can't forget about the finishing touches. The next upgrade was the Laser Explosion Tier 1, which needed 1 netherite block. So, what better way than destroying the piglins and consuming some souls? So, I traveled to the piglin castle and spotted the city. This time, I tried a more peaceful approach, but yet a funny tactic. I Wither Skulled their front entrance. Suddenly, the piglin chief showed up.
I hope you're not seeking any trouble. We are peaceful. Unless we are hungry, then it's a massacre.
I come in peace. I'm just looking to make some quick gold.
Very well, then build us an automatic gold trading farm, and we shall help.
So I managed to convince the piglin chief and began building an automatic piglin trading farm. First, I built an open area for the redstone magic, combined with the hopper system. Afterwards, I added the glass and the carpets. Then fill the top chests with some gold and watch the farm go to work.
Just look at all these ender pearls. This kind of gives me some ideas.
After a few hours, the piglin chief was stoked. After all, this dude loves getting rich, just like how I really wanted his netherite blocks. He even took me to his vault room to create a piglin farm inside.
Moose, we appreciate you helping innovate this city.
Of course, anytime, Piglin Chief. I got you.
I was starting to feel a little bit guilty. Anyways, I kept the obsidian blocks for myself and turned the iron nuggets into blocks. On days 25 to 29, the piglin chief gifted me a home inside of his fortress. I gladly accepted and checked it out. Meanwhile, I was planning on sneaking into his room using my ender pearls. Afterwards, I snuck out and tried to find his storage room. Instead, I came across Alex and Steve trying to steal a netherite block out of his chest. The piglin chief broke through the wall, crossbowing Alex. I guess that's why no one messes with the piglin chief's valuables. Well, this was my chance to catch him off guard, but timing was everything for this trick. Then, the next morning, the Wither Skeleton Overlord visited. He was called here by someone looking for traitors stealing souls.
How do they know I'm here? I mean, I am a Witherstorm, but someone must have ratted me out.
Luckily, the piglins kept me safe. I guess we were all on good terms for making them all rich with the piglin chief's gold. But unfortunately, the Wither Skeletons threatened to harm the citizens unless someone talked.
Start talking, or else you will all wither. Where is the Wither Storm?
Oh man, this is not gonna end well. Where's the Piglin Chief?
He started slaying the piglins, and I just stayed there, hiding inside of the shadows. I low-key felt bad and wanted to help them out, but I just couldn't blow my cover. The next morning, the Wither Overlord was gone. I took out the Wither Skeleton army and made it my goal to claim revenge on the Piglin Chief. He did absolutely nothing to help the Piglin citizens. that's when the piglin chief showed up.
Pick up the gold blocks, piglins! I need it in my vault now!
Hold on a second. Is this what it's about? Gold blocks?
Of course! How else am I supposed to get your bounty?
Wow, he really thought that it was smart to put a wither storm inside of a cell made of iron bars. But it worked out perfectly. When no one was looking, I sneaked out of the cell and appeared inside the bank vault. I lasered the gold and the netherites, then upgraded my laser knockback to tier 2 and laser explosives to tier 1. Trust me, you don't want to get hits with that. Anyways, I snuck out and went after the piglin chief's secret netherites. Now that would get him extremely mad. 5 netherite blocks and 1 fire force field block. You gotta love some free things. Days 35 to 38, I snuck past the piglin chief and traveled back to the wither base, placing the fire force field block to give my base some fire protection. Then I upgraded my laser explosives to tier 2, using the netherite blocks from the piglin chief's collection. Now to start some ruckus. This should get the chief's attention. Oh yeah, this place is literally about to get blown up. Oh man, my house. As I blew up his building, I spoke out to all the piglins, letting them know that their chief was a coward for not defending them. Piglins, no more shall you deal with the chief's greediness. It's time to stand up for yourselves. Oh, and here's some gold. Enjoy. The piglin chief ran out of his building.
You fool! You stole my valuables and destroyed my castle!
He charged right at me with his hard-living and kicked me. Don't I quickly counter his attacks and charge my wither skulls right at him. Hey, Piggy, you're looking like a snack. Like literally a snack. I'm gonna eat you, bro. I was really getting on his nerves, and my wither skulls kept weakening his hoglin. And then suddenly... Holy mother and goose milks! What did I just witness? The piglin chief started throwing his javelins, thinking that it would hurt me. So I summoned the thunderstorm, stunning the chief and finishing the battle with the boom. Would you look at that? The Hoglin Hardcore Heart. As I ate it, I was given the Hoglin Heart, which now gave me Piglin's Grace. If I'm under 15% health, I instantly get Regeneration 2. Now that's overpowered. It's time to celebrate! As the piglins cheered for our victory, I went back home and started the level 2 upgrade. I expanded my Wither Fortress, first building out the massive walls surrounding the Wither statue. Next up was adding 8 sections, which would be for giant watchtowers holding our future minions. There we go, and 999 more to go. Come on, you know me, I always get it done. Honestly, placing this much lava wasn't that bad, since I can levitate and fly. For the finishing touches, I created the wither trees and wither roses to complement the build. Well, of course, this started getting some attention from my enemies. Apparently, there was an actual bounty on my head, and people were coming after me.
Hey, I finally found you.
Stay back! I don't trust any wither skeletons. I know exactly what y'all did to the piglins. Suddenly, we were attacked by hundreds of magma cubes. That is a whole lot of lava cubes. Get him, Jack! Get all the lava cubes! They attacked my fortress, but barely managed to make it through.
Looks like you have angered the Magma King. They have a very close relationship with the Blazers.
You see, now that is amazing. We're literally one step closer to finding him. Before I could take on the Magma King, I needed to be more resistant to his attacks. So, Jack showed me a crafting recipe to the magma armor. I quickly crafted the magma helmet, chestplate, leggings, and boots. And equipping the armor gave me some Red Ranger vibes. Thanks to Monster Legends for sponsoring this video. Monster Legends is an awesome free-to-play mobile game that is available on all devices. You can collect over 900 monsters with different elements and rarities. You can even breed them to get new species from eggs. You need to collect food, gold, and gems so you can tailor your empire and reach new levels. Hatch your new baby monsters, feed them to evolve, level them up, and boost their powers with runes, relics, and talents. Rank up by challenging your friends or other monster masters in the battles to win trophies and rewards. And my favorite feature, YouTuber Island, where you can find monsters based off some of the biggest YouTubers. Find your favorite YouTubers, take out the monsters, and test their skills. Download the game now using my link in the description or the QR code to get a special free starter pack of 50,000 food, 300,000 gold, 10 gems, and the epic monster, Kari. Thanks to Monster Legends for sponsoring this video. On days 47 to 52, I went searching for the magma facility. I spotted it on top of a magma plateau. I summoned my wither skulls and started destroying the building from the outside, taking out the support beams. An army of magma cubes rushed in.
Now this is payback for invading my fortress. What'd you expect? I was gonna drop off a gift basket.
I took them out without a problem. Magma cubes are secretly weak against lightning strikes. As I made my way into the magma facility, I found a magma mining rig and stole it for myself. This was the power source for all magma inside the facility. Oh, I don't think they like that. Okay. So much for protecting the magma facility. These magma slimes tasted like fruit snacks. And I even found a blood sprayer souvenir for my fortress. I traveled down the magma tunnel, and it led me to the entrance of the Magma King. I stepped inside the Magma King's room, locking my eyes on the mutant magma cube. This dude was massive. It actually didn't look like a cube, but the bigger they are, the harder they explode.
Did you really think you could invade my brother's Blaze Fortress and get away with it?
Yes, and I got a souvenir.
I am the king of magma, and you shall be my snack.
Your snack? Oh, you are a funny guy, man.
The Magma King fired his flamethrower, causing me to heal.
Hey, Bozo, withers are immune to fire.
So I fired back with my Storm Vision ability, striking the magma and poisoning it with my Acid Rain. He sent out a flurry of punches, then used his lava spray, summoning mini volcanoes, and finally smashed the floor with his Magma Crush ability. But everything the Magma King tried had no effect on my defenses. With my magma armor and my abilities, I clearly had the upper hand, quickly defeating the mutant magma cube. And all that remains is the Overlord's heart. I picked up the magma hardcore heart and consumed it, getting another heart on my hotbar. I now have the magma defense ability, which damages anybody that attacks me. So I traveled back home and added my new souvenir to the trophy room. Then I placed the magma mining rig inside the upgrade room.
Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what this thing does, but it does look cool. Oh, it gives me magma blocks. That makes sense.
It was time to avenge my piglin friends by tracking down the Wither skeletons. You would think that they would be at another fortress, but the Wither skeleton overlord created its own base called the Skelly Fortress, which essentially is a cosmic force where all souls are lost and inflict damage onto those that get, well, withered. What this pretty much meant was, he's strong, I'm strong, and this is gonna be a big battle. On day 61 to 64, I started off by upgrading my laser strength to tier 2, using 25 iron blocks, now giving me a 50% increase, dealing plus 20 damage. I flew over to the Skelly Fortress, and the walls were encrusted with end portal frames. The fortress was huge, and there was overlapping bridges. It was like a modified, upgraded nether fortress, but more sinister and filled with armies of wither skeletons, waiting to wither away their praise.
Wow, look at this place. Yeah, I don't want to die here, that's for sure.
And that's when I met Jack. He escorted me throughout the fortress, showing me the place around. This entire community was under one ruler, the Overlord.
Hello, Father. The Witherstorm is here for you.
Oh, hold on a second. It turns out that Jack's dad is the mutant Wither skeleton, and the Overlord of the Nether. Now, honestly, I was not expecting that.
Good job, my boy. You brought the Wither Storm right to me.
Jack, how could you, man? You betrayed me.
There is no betrayal here, simply an offer. Join us, and we will rule over the world. Together, we can overtake the overworld.
Can you believe this? They asked me to join them and be a part of the Wither Skeletons. At first, I thought they were joking, but they were being legit.
We will even give you your own throne. And, a staff. A Wither staff, yes.
Wait, a Wither staff? Oh yeah, bro, I'm not a join. So I agreed. Who doesn't want a throne with a custom staff? But the catch was, we had a battle first. If I win, I become the Overlord. If the mutant Wither Skeleton wins, well, I gotta join him. So we had an honorary Wither showdown inside the Shadow Arena. Lots of Wither Skeletons showed up to spectate.
Are you ready?
Fight! The goat horn went off, and the mutant Wither Skeleton joined the battle. The mutant charged in, slashing away with his Wither axe. He was relentless, dealing tons of damage and knocking me back.
Wow, not bad, honestly. But who can play this game? Take some of this. Bruh.
He summoned an army of Wither Skeletons. There was hundreds of them attacking me. I needed to do something quick, so I used my lightning storm, zapping away every skeleton. Yo, keep them coming. This is honestly really fun, and it's super easy to take out the skeleton force. Now I just need some quick food. Much better. I tried using my storm vision, but it had no effect on the Overlord. Instead, he absorbed the abilities, powering himself up, and then striking me with his Shadow Fury ability. Luckily, I was immune to his attacks. He really couldn't wither me, and dodging his melee was pretty easy, making him look like a fool. I fired my gas staff and activated my laser explosives, engulfing him with a flurry of lasers, destroying the mutant Wither Skeleton.
Moose, the Wither Storm is the winner!
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Now, back to business. A Wither Skeleton hardcore heart. I ate it like a snack, and then gained a new Wither Skeleton heart, giving me the Skelly Force ability, allowing me to summon 10 Wither Skeletons. I picked up the Withered Axe, dealing a whopping plus 36 damage.
Now this thing is very powerful. Come here, Skelly.
The only issue was, this didn't sit well with Jack. His father was gone, and now I was the ruler of the Wither Skeletons. On day 68 to 72, I was finally able to leave this dimension. I unlocked the Wither Portal ability, allowing me to summon another portal, or an end portal within seconds. So I traveled to the overworld and started to feel motion sickness. And suddenly, I morphed into the Titan Wither Storm. I even unlocked 3 new abilities, which you'll have to watch till the end to find out what they do. But the prophecy was coming true. Now, my mission was to conquer the rest of the overworld factions and consume more souls. Okay, I wouldn't be a Titan Wither Storm without destroying an entire village to show my dominance.
This is for your greater good. I'm so sorry.
I could sense a faction near the jungle, known for their bamboo. I split into 5 Wither Storms and smelled their way to the pandas. Well, I made sure to waste no time. I arrived at a massive treehouse inside the jungle, except this place felt a little bit familiar. Apparently, it was run by the rich, fat panda. Yeah, this dude is ballin' on a budget. I spied on the panda faction using my spyglass. As I watched in the distance, I saw the cute pandas getting along so well with their families. All they really did was eat bamboo, sneeze, and roll around. Suddenly, the rich fat panda walked in. He started beating up the pandas. So I kept watch on him, and turns out here's an underground panda mining factory. They hit a jackpot in this location and has made the fat panda very rich. It turns out he keeps a stash of all the valuables they get every single day. At the end of the night, he stores it inside a secret room and brags about how rich he is.
Fluffy, it feels great to be rich. We keep this up and in no time we will conquer those flying pests, the LAs.
Well, once he finally left, I followed him to a secret laboratory. Inside, he gave the scientist all the valuables his pandas collected for the day.
This should be enough.
Keep them coming, boys. These nukes are just what we need.
5 more to go, and our world domination plan should be ready.
Perfect. We start the copper golems first.
There were massive nukes stored inside the facility, and each of them had a giant, rich, fat panda face as the logo. All along, this dude was paying his scientist with all the hard work the pandas put in. Well, that was all the proof that I needed. I might seem dangerous, but the pandas are so cute, and no faction deserves to be wiped out. Only their evil leaders, or if I'm hungry.
Welcome to the Panda Faction. We are a humble community.
Well, that's awesome to hear.
We even have cute baby pandas. Look at them rolling around.
I attacked the rich fat panda, sucker punching him through his village.
So that's how we're going to play?
The rich fat panda rolled right at me. He spin kicked my face and unleashed his kung fu panda moves. I'm telling you, bro, this dude really has some skills. He even deflected back my lasers with his attacks. I'm telling you, bro, he was very dangerous.
Yo, not bad, honestly. But now it's, my turn.
I summoned my storm vision, poisoning and stunning the panda. I quickly split into 5 Titan Wither Storms and attacked him with my tentacle claws. He was extremely mad. He started rolling around the battlefield trying to damage me.
Seriously? Did you really think that would work? Boys, back to formation. Take this!
Finally, I fired my Wither Punch ability right at the panda, putting an end to the battle.
Wait, don't kill me. I'll help you.
Now, why exactly should I trust you?
I know of an artifact that will make you even stronger.
Days 81 to 85. I followed the pandas to a weird location. It told me the artifact was somewhere around here. So I went searching, and then I realized the panda was gone.
This will teach him a lesson to never mess with the panda!
He dropped giant nukes, blowing up the entire place. Can you believe this panda? Oh, I don't know. What if I survived? Now this is war. I flew back to the panda city and stole all the rich fat panda's valuables.
Come on, Fluffy. You're coming with me. I'm taking you to safety right here. This is gonna be your big mama. Okay, there you go. Enjoy.
Then I upgraded my laser strength to tier 3, now dealing plus 30 more damage. Next, I upgraded my laser width to tier 2 and 3. I found the rich fat panda and sent my Skelly Force after him.
What did I say? Never mess with a Titan Wither Storm.
The rich fat panda collapsed on the floor. I picked up his nunchucks and ate the panda hardcore heart, giving me the hungry panda buff, which doubled my hunger bars. The panda citizens were nice enough to fill me in on a secret invasion the rich fat panda was planning. He was using his nukes to destroy the Copper Golem faction. I followed the map to the Copper Golem Fortress. This place was a reminder of 100 days as a Copper Golem, filled with happy little golems. Just look how cute they are, and they love pressing buttons. It turned out to be an ambush. I was led right into a trap.
I will eliminate you.
The Copper Golem Transformer was waiting for an enemy to arrive. Now, what's going on here? Are we having a laser tag battle? Here, try some Wither Skulls. And how about some Wither Punches? How does that feel? Yo, where are you going? Hold on a second. He launched to the top of the fortress. So I quickly followed him.
I'm gonna run you over.
What? How are you gonna do that? The Copper Golem transformed into a car. You don't see that every day. He started firing a bunch of his laser turrets, which barely did anything to me.
Watch me zoom.
I wasn't sure what was going on, but this was one of the funniest battles I've had. So I fired my ultimate attack, combined with Wither Skull's punches and lasers. All I really wanted was simply his heart.
Wait. You want my heart? Why didn't you say so? I only need batteries.
He tossed me his copper golem mechanical heart, and I consumed it, giving me the Copper Bless health boost. The next morning, the Copper Transformer and I became best friends. We were having fun destroying villages together and flipping cows.
Moose, together we will turn the world into our amusement park.
Honestly, that will be amazing. But unfortunately, I gotta head back to the Nether and take care of my base.
I understand. Until next time. Oh, and one more thing. Destroy the LA faction for me. Thank you.
Bet. I opened a portal to the Nether and went back to the Wither Fortress. I upgraded the place by adding 2 more Wither heads to the build, then building claws on all the tentacles. Now, to add to my collection, the nunchucks right here, of course, whatever this is, the alchemist, and this thing, the spider dude, and some extra valuables, the map with the spyglass. The hunt for the next faction began. I opened a portal to the end and traveled through, meeting my long-lost enemy, the Ender Dragon. I struck all the Ender crystals with my thunder, and then Wither punched the dragon, causing him to land. He used his dragon breath right in front of me, as I stood there absorbing his flames.
Yo, your breath smells like a swamp.
Finally, I split into 5 Wither Storms and shredded apart the dragon, causing him to explode. I ate the Ender Dragon heart and was given the Dragon's Charm buff, increasing my flying speed and knockback resistance. Days 92 to 93. I arrived at the Cloud House. These tiny fairies have access to the craziest technology. Just check out the laser force fields. I need that for my base.
I really hope this works. This might end badly. Well, that was easy.
I blew a hole into the house and flew inside a room full of rainbow alleys. This place looked like Skittles. It reminded me of 100 Days as an alley. And that's when the DJ Alley showed up in front of his DJ booth.
Yo, LA! I've been working on this song for a while. Watch me kick this Witherstorm's face.
What did you just say?
The music was very slow-paced. It looked like he was having fun. Occasionally, he did knock out a few of his own.
Am I at a concert? What am I supposed to be doing here?
You know what, bro? Why don't we spice things up? Let's see if you can keep up with this. Oh!
And that's when the music started to change. He started throwing more discs. I kept dodging them while firing back with my lasers. So I used my explosive lasers and blew them up. While I was busy with the alley, something sinister was happening.
Tonight, you grow strong. Stand still. It'll only sting for a little bit.
I defeated the DJ Alley, and he collapsed onto the floor. He disappeared, and all that was left was the Alley heart for me to consume. I was given the Soul Lift ability. I felt bad for these fairies, so I gave them diamonds. Then stole the laser force field upgrade. And suddenly, I started hearing explosions. The mutant Ghast was outside firing his fireballs. I launched my Wither Skulls right at him, and randomly, the mutant Ghast started acting weird. He transformed into a more corrupted Ghast. There was one more faction left. Before I could conquer the overworld, I broke through the floor and dug my way into the deep, dark cave. I arrived inside the ancient city. I ate the souls of the wardens around me and stuck into the shadows, finding the location of the mutant warden. The warden let out his sonic boom, roaring through the room. He could sense my presence.
Come out of the dark, Wither. I can hear you.
Well, you probably know why I'm here.
The prophecy never fails. I've been waiting for this day.
I emerged out of the shadows and sent out my wither punches, and then used his warden screech at me. I flew over him and lasered him down. I gotta say, Out of all my opponents, he was very tough. I kept attacking, but he was sucking up all the damage. He rushed towards me and used his warden toss, launching me up in the sky. I poisoned him with my storm vision, then snuck into the shadows and finished him off with my ultimate move. I swallowed the warden heart and can now use the warden screech ability. On day 97 to 99, the Wither skeleton had advanced. He teamed up with the mutant Ghast to betray me. I wasn't aware until later when he gave away the location to my Wither fortress. Luckily, I arrived back just in time to place down the laser force field, giving my base the ultimate protection. Now, it was time for payback and to finally put an end to all of this. I went back to the Ghast lair and swallowed the souls while destroying the city. I stepped inside the lair of the corrupted Ghast.
A worthy rematch. Your friend told me about your secret.
I can't believe that he betrayed me.
Can you blame him after what you did?
The corrupted Ghast used his giant flamethrower and let out a loud roar and launched with my ultimate Wither skulls. The Ghast was confused. The Ghast was scared and he used his heat wave ability, pushing me back.
What's the matter? Is that a Ghast here I see?
The Ghast cried out loud and summoned an army of Ghastlings. So I wanted to screech them into nothing. It was time for my ultimate form. I slid and we charged at the Ghast, shredding him apart.
How is this possible? No matter. I will spread my corruption and destroy this world.
You're just a puny little Ghast. You're gonna need an entire makeover once I'm done with you.
Together, we combined our attacks, causing a massive explosion. His body started shaking, blowing up into pieces. I walked over to the Ghast heart and picked it up. This is the final heart. I was blessed to become the ultimate Witherstorm with immortality. On day 100, with all my hearts, I was the most powerful Titan in the world. Nothing could kill me. Now, for my ultimate prize, this soul dimension. The Soul Reaper was waiting for me at the top of the mountain.
Welcome, Cursed One. The prophecy finally comes true.
So, what's next? I'm officially the most powerful thing in my universe.
There is one thing. The Soul Heart. With it, one can consume every single thing in the universe, making them the most powerful Titan.
That kinda sounds like me.
Out of nowhere, the Reaper let out a blue particle. He started consuming my soul. This must have been a challenge. So I used my Wither Eat ability and countered him.
Ah, nice try.
Wonderful. That's all you need, Reaper. Now carry through.
What do you mean?
Still the foolish moose. Always forgetting what happens. Stuck in the same loop.
The deal is done. I now have the body I need to rule the world.
Stop talking!
I was once a chosen one, but now a cursed one. Simon used some magical force. Simon consumed the heart, becoming his perfect form. A chiseled hay golem. Once again, thanks to Master Legends for sponsoring this video. Make sure you download the game now and claim your free starter pack, which will help you get a head start and speed up your leveling.